This New Year Eve, we wanted to spend time in some very isolated place, and so, as usual, as every year, from the isolated and noisy places, we start moving towards Sindhudurg district, that is in Maharashtra, from Goa. So, Goa was a much happening place on the 31st, when all the population is coming to Goa to celebrate, and we are moving away from Goa to an isolated place. We didn't know where and how. We just kept moving, thinking that we will halt the night wherever it is appropriate. And that is how we went to many places like Devdongar, which is Machendranathji's Taposthal. And from there we kept on moving to another location that is called Andurle. So this is a very, very small village in Maharashtra. And we didn't know anything else, but we just knew that there is a Samadhi there of Girishnath Maharaj, as one of our friends had already been there. So we just wanted to visit the Samadhi and move ahead. But by the time we reached there, it was dark and late. So we thought we'll halt there for the night. And we had the most beautiful year end there. Complete isolation, complete silence, no noise, no villages, no houses, no any kind of disturbances, and best part of all, no network. Absolutely, in that whole area, in those villages, for around at least 5 to 8 kilometers, there is no absolute network. So even if we wanted, we couldn't do anything. For close to 20 hours, we were without internet at all, and we halted the night there. Soon we came to know that there is no arrangement there, no arrangement to sleep, no rooms, no food, nothing available because it's in a very remote corner. There are not even homes nearby. So we thought then we must go to the next village and try to get some food or eat some food or bring back some fruits or something with us so that, we can sustain for the night if the need be. If anything we need, we can get it now only. And at the same time, we came to know that there is one more Samadhi in a village, next village called Kelus. So we thought, okay, let's go and visit the Samadhi and the Mutt, the ashram, and at the same time, find if we can get back something for food because we had not eaten in the afternoon also. So that's how we left from there to the next ashram. villagers come there every year and on the eve and sing bhajans. So from 9 to 12 we kept ourselves busy in those and enjoying in those bhajans till midnight. And for the first time in my life, the whole villagers were gathered there and we had a gala time. First time in my life, nobody wished Happy New Year. Everybody just did the Dattatreya aarti, just spread around and gave the prasad and tea, spent some moments, good moments talking to each other, and they left back. The best New Year ever. Warm-up session. This is a satsang going on. Woke up all at 5:30 here morning. There. That's our water being heated one by one vessel for each. 4 of us, one by one we are going for our bath and all that. Beautiful night yesterday. Slept well. Some couldn't sleep. They were saying a lot of disturbance. I asked, what is that? Said as though some cable voice and high cable noise. I said, that is the energy frequency that you are hearing. That is the reason we rested there yesterday, in that place. Because the moment I had entered that Samadhi, I could hear a high-pitched sound. And I told there is high vibes here. And that is we rested there whole night yesterday. The most beautiful night, I think. Because most beautiful New Year. This is to wake up in a Dattatreya style. 6 a.m. in the morning, and I'm sitting here in front of the little Dattatreya temple. And this was supposed to be a very small temple, but a Jagristan many decades ago, and tribals lived here, and it was all a dense forest here in those days. And that is, I am told, that is when Maharaj came here in his teens or something, I'm not sure, but he came here first time, and he occupied this space, and he said, this is my place, I want to sleep here. And this is where he used to sleep, next to this small temple, which is a Dattatreya Sthan. But I was also told by Sri Babu is somebody who takes care of the whole thing here, and he was there with Maharaj. He served Maharaj for many years. So he lives in a nearby village. He doesn't stay here at night. So he gave the whole thing to us and went. The Samadhi place of Maharaj also was open. He left it open for us, and we actually rested the night there in the Samadhi place, and we came here now in the morning. Samadhi is a very powerful place, and the information that I have from Sri Babu about Maharaj is that he was considered to be a lunatic by many people, like a mad person, and that's how the Avduts are. And many mysteries and things still surround him, but he was from a very normal household, his parents and all that, and he had this kind of an awakening, and his life was completely different. So he frequented here. He was a wanderer. He wandered all the places, but he used to frequently come to this place, and that is how he left his body somewhere near Pune, and his body Samadhi is here. The Samadhi was given at this place. So Dattatreya Sthan, they say this temple, which some of the videos you must have already seen, have taken of the yesterday's night bhajan and aarti and all was done here. So the villagers call it a Dattatreya Mandir and a Jagristan of Dattatreya, but I was also told that this is a 200 to 300 year old Jeeva Samadhi of some mighty being, enlightened person. So they do not know the name and all, they have no idea. Yesterday we visited 2 other places in the nearby village. This place is full of Samadhis. So there also we went, there was a Samadhi, and next to that Samadhi of that person, there was another Samadhi, and nobody knows about it. How old it is also they don't know. They just know it's of a Siddha. So this is how this village is in Kudal area. This is in Sindhudurga district. A lot of Samadhis. Previously we had come here 3 years back, and it was coincidentally, I don't know, synchronicity, same day. My Facebook memory just showed that, while we came to Goa here, it was showing that we were here in Kudal area, and that time we had met Anna Maharaj, the living Avduta. He is no more. So 3 years back we were here, and I don't know repeatedly why we were brought to this place. Something to do with this place. And very Jagrit Sthan. Yesterday we had a deep, profound meditation in this place. We fell into meditation. That's what I always say. Instead of doing meditation, you should fall into meditation. And the places does matter. Yesterday the experience there in that room also was very beautiful. And yesterday night we had a lot of bhajan, and this is the most beautiful New Year I'm having. I've never seen something like this. To be sleeping on the New Year Eve in such a divine place and getting up, waking up, saying Avadhuta Chintana Sri Gurudev Datta. Since yesterday it's only Datta wherever we go. This is all Datta place, and all devotees of Bhagavan Datta. That is the Lord Dattatreya is considered to be the father of all Avdutas. And last night, 12 o'clock, the most simple but more powerful. From 9 o'clock they were singing bhajans. We were them. I've recorded a couple of bhajans, and then they did an aarti at 12 o'clock.
first most beautiful New Year, where there was no Happy New Year, there were no firecrackers, there was no music, nothing. Just the simplicity of these humble villages. And they gave prasad and little eatables and tea at 12 a.m. and not a single Happy New Year wish. I was so happy, so happy to be in this kind of atmosphere. And it's so beautiful to be out of a place which is out of Maya. You know, Goa, people rush the year end to celebrate, to booze, to get intoxicated, all kind of addictions, they do that. And here we are and the end of the year, we are moving out of Goa. The population is moving towards Goa while we were moving out of Goa. And here we are, a couple of kilometers here in Maharashtra, spending the most silent and beautiful divine New Year. There are no houses here for long, and it's an isolated place. We are only 4 of us in this place. So if anybody wants to meditate, love this kind of space, and be in this kind of a vicinity, and be in silence and deep awareness, this is a place to be just aware of. There's nothing to do here. This is a place where you just loosen yourself and walk. So it's a 24/7 kind of a practice or meditation, a space of awareness. So in case if anybody wants to come stay here, I'll just put the details here. You can come and meet Sri Babu here. He will help you, very humble villager. And his humbleness shows his greatness because he has been serving a great Mahatma. And he has beautiful, mysterious experiences here, which he doesn't speak much because he says people laugh at him when he says all those things. A lot of things happen here. So he doesn't speak very openly on that. So he says keeping silence is better. So you can come meet him here and he will help you with the places here. In case you are very serious about doing these kind of simple practices where you are connected and evolving. Stay blessed. So here I am still. This is the temple of Lord Datta, and that's there the Samadhi of Girishnath Maharaj. You can see the serenity of this place. This is where Babu stays. That's the Samadhi there. It's a small village. This is the place I thought I'll sit in my awareness. Look at that. I thought I'll just take a stroll here. See, such small pathways lead to some small huts or somewhere small, very tiny villages. We don't know. And the best part is that we do not have network. First time ever I saw that more than close to 24 hours there is no network. So absolutely no network in this place. Zero. So no calls, no messages even of these people. I don't get any calls, but my comrades who are there, they were worried. No calls and no messages and nothing WhatsApp going. So this is the best way to be completely isolated. You can see this. I don't know where it leads. Oh, it goes and leads to a road. Okay, so that's the Samadhi where we were. Here. You can see the serenity here. I can only hear birds chirping. So I came to this road here. This is supposed to be the main road which we take to move out of this village. Not a soul here. You can see the Samadhi there. And there's the sunrise. Came from here, I'm walking back to the place. Sitting here in awareness. This is what I teach, dear ones. My retreat in Pune also is about this. It's not about doing. You're not going to be doing anything. Spend a whole life doing a lot of things. So now I've simmered into just being. So the space of being. And there is no place to go and do something. Wherever we are. That's the whole motto. That's the whole theme of life. Theme of awareness. Wherever you are, however you are, to be aware. So the whole trip is about that. If I'm in the car, I'm aware. If I'm with someone, I'm aware. I'm eating, I'm aware. sleeping aware, in such places aware, walking in awareness, living in awareness. And there is nothing called like meditating in awareness, because when you are in awareness, you are meditating.
And then I thought the journey is over. But now, from there till we reached Goa, back to Vasco in the evening, late evening, we went through multiple other places, all in Kudal district only, which had so many Jeeva Samadhis, 200 and plus above year old, and nobody knows how long also. Some we could even trace like 17th century Jeeva Samadhis, and we do not know how many years before, what was their age before that. But I was amazed because these kind of Jiva Samadhis I've never visited here. In being in Kudal so many times, never knew about this. Thanks to Shambai, he took us there because he has visited these places through someone, and suddenly all these things happened, and I'm amazed, guys. I had no idea I'm going to Goa for this, and it happened through some other just casual trip, and the whole new year unwinded with so many surprises, which I've tried to capture a few places and details and share it with you. If you have interest in such divine places, you go there. One ashram that I will surely recommend is Poornananda Swamiji's ashram, where he, along with close to 20 disciples, are there who have taken samadhis there. So it is not all at the same time taken, but they all separately took. Even some after the Guru left the body, they have taken samadhi, but all are in one place, and that's an amazing place. I can't explain that kind of serenity. It's divine. It's just divine. That soil is sacred. I know. Every leaf, every tree is sacred. I know. You'll find it in the video coming soon.
जो वहाँ देखे थे ना हम लोग, वो 1788 आ रहा था ना. All the Shishyas. ये फोटो है ये इनका ही है, रामानंद स्वामी महाराज. ये लेटेस्ट है. ते सब लोकल आहे.
अजी ते पण द्या. लहान लहान कितीला ते?
हा, ही पिकलेली नाही का आजी? एवढी अशी आहे यार.
Just reached Pinguli, Anna Maharaj's ashram. Missing him already. So this is his ashram. The last time I met him, he was taking a satsang here on his birthday. That midnight, we were all here. We seated here, public full. That's him. We were blessed to meet Anna Maharaj thrice when he was in the body. Anna Maharaj is one Avadut who has had a great influence in my life. Blessed beyond imagination. All the 3 times I've been witness to a lot of his leelas, which I could first hand even experience in my own life, and things we can't even speak of. I've seen, and it didn't make any sense. But he was a great, great being. He helped me in many ways. In one of the last visits when we had gone, he knew he was leaving his body, and he was talking to everyone. He was very rude and rash in his speech and behavior, so everybody did not understand him. But there was a lot of love, always consistently pouring out of his eyes. That compassion of taking karma of people, crushing them, but taking it all over his body. I could see his body was withering away. He was in pain, his body was in pain, but he was not in pain. It was very obvious that, and it was first-hand experience that I had seen. Somebody had read in books how they don't relate with the pain, but their body is in immense pain. And he even mentioned that his body is about to wither away. And in one of the last visits that we had, he asked us to go down and see his Samadhi, and I was like shocked. How can somebody say that, go and see my Samadhi? When we went down, what we saw was the construction was going on, and I asked the person, what's this about? And he said, Maharaj has ordered us to build his Samadhi. So it became very obvious to us that he is leaving soon. And he did leave. This is his Samadhi. This is his. I'll show you a surprise. Never knew he is so well connected with Bhagavan Nityananda. Only in my first visit, when I was sitting close to him and looking at him in the behind, I saw Bhagavan Nityananda's long photo, and I was shocked beyond belief. What is Bhagavan doing here? And then I came to know that his guru was very fond of Bhagavan, and he used to frequent to Ganeshpuri, and there were a lot of leelas that happened with his guru. And in one of the visit, Maharaj asked us, Anna Maharaj asked us to go down into the room down there and sit there, his guru's room down there. And when we went down there, in his guru's room, there was a cot and this small room, and there was a vigraha of Bhagavan Nityananda, an idol of Bhagavan Nityananda. We sat and meditated there. His Guru Rahul Maharaj was known very profoundly in this area. Even today, he is more known, because people witness a lot of miracles and things happening around him at all times. And many come here to take his blessings even today. His Samadhi. This is Rahul Maharaj's Samadhi.
रात्री लोक परत जातात दुपारी. Yeah.
Wait.